Well, gentlemen, that leads us to Monday night's game. Again, another game that I almost don't want to talk about, but I do want to talk about it only because it's Monday night. I'm throwing this in here now so we can get to the better games later. But Las Vegas just come off of a big win against the Giants. They smacked them. They smacked them, bro. It wasn't even funny. And the Jets, we need this victory in order to even stay in the playoff hunt. So, Justin, can the Jets beat the Vegas team, or is Vegas still going to ride that new coach hire high that they've had since last week?
The Jets win this game, you bench Zach Wilson.
What?
Simple as that.
Say it again.
You bench Zach Wilson, you win this game.
Wow. Who do they replace him with?
Don't matter.
Aaron Rodgers in a wheelchair?
Don't matter. Bench Zach Wilson. Go get the punter.
Doesn't matter because you don't have a backup. Zach Wilson.
No, they have another backup. They have another backup. They have another backup. I just don't know his name. But start him. Don't start Zach Wilson. He's the problem. That's the problem. He's the problem. Zach Wilson is the problem, and you can't tell me he's not because he can't move the ball on offense. He came
I'm
out.
not saying nothing. I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm laughing.
Yeah, because Zach Wilson's bro. Vegas, they're not a good team. They got that new coach hire right now. They got the momentum going. That's what it is. Momentum is a hell of a drug, but they're not a good team. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Adams is not doing nothing over there. I'm telling you. The problem is
careful what you say about Devontae Adams because next year he will be a Jet. So watch your mouth.
That's good. That's good. I hope he does, but not with Zach Wilson throwing the ball.
It's not Devontae Adams' fault.
It's not, like you said. But what I'm saying is that Zach Wilson cannot play this game. I don't know what he did. Hit his car on the way to work. Park it. Put a boot on his car before he gets there. Do something because he cannot make it there. Listen.
The Giants are starting Tommy DeVito. Do you need another Tommy DeVito playing for New York?
And I'd rather Tommy DeVito come play for the Jets, and I guarantee you they play better with Tommy DeVito than Zach Wilson. I promise you, it's true because he can't move the ball. He can't move the ball, bro. Look at the last game when he played the Chargers last week. Did y'all watch the game? Did y'all watch it?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Right. He couldn't move the ball all half. He came out the locker room moving the ball. He came out the locker room moving the ball very well, throwing the ball deep, hitting the targets. And I'm looking at him. Okay, that speech was something. That halftime speech, put a little battery in your back. As soon as you get inside the 20, you can't do nothing. Why? Well, you drove 80 yards down the field, but you can't. You inside the 20, you can't execute. Why? Because the field got smaller. That's what you're telling me. The window got a little tighter, so now you can't make plays happen. You can't tell me it's the receiver core because he got a receiver core. You can't tell me it's the running back.
The red zone is the most difficult part of the field to play.
Exactly.
We all know.
Exactly. That. It is.
Because the defense is tighter and it's closer. I'm going to say a couple of things. One, the head coach this week, he didn't back Zach Wilson. I didn't like that at all. So he should have. So I think Zach Wilson might come out and play with a chip on his shoulder this game. If you see this, Zach, this is what you need to do. You need balls to the wall, pedal to the metal.
What y'all ignoring is that he's been defending Zach Wilson since week 1.
He has. Zach Wilson since
week 1, and now we're here week 9.
That's your choice.
Yeah, but you have nobody.
I get that,
else.
but it's like we said before, it's getting harder and harder to defend him because he continuously disappoints week after week. The games he's won, he's barely won. And it's not even him carrying the games; it's the defense carrying the games.
Yes, and I've said that earlier that their defense is amazing. They're probably the scariest defense in the NFL when they play.
Games.
Now, with that said, the other issue is Breece Hall. We talked about that. Breece Hall needs more touches. If he gets more touches, they can win. That takes pressure off of Zach. That's what the coaches need to do. Now, I do want to say this. Las Vegas Raiders. The hell were y'all doing last week? Y'all win one game and y'all lose your mind. Y'all celebrate like you won a Super Bowl
in
the locker room. That's why they're going to lose. You can't go out there and celebrate like you won a Super Bowl because you won one game.
Act like
You
you've been
have
there
to
before.
play. Thank you.
Not for
Thank
nothing.
you.
It's been a long time since I played football, but I do remember that when I was playing football, there was the greatest running back of all time playing, which was Mr. Emmitt Smith. And the
Mm,
beauty of Emmitt Smith is that when he scored a touchdown, he didn't do a Tyreek Hill backflip. He didn't participate in any type of celebration. He just picked up the ball, handed it to the ref, and went back to his sideline because he always acted like he had been there before.
before.
Professional. I'll be here again. I was here a few minutes ago. Guess what? We're going to run it down your throat again on the next possession, and I'm going to score again. And I'm going to do the
And
same
who,
thing. Professional.
and who they beat? Who, the Giants?
Exactly. You beat a
And that's nothing
hapless
to cheer
Giant
about.
team without their quarterback, um, who has been playing like the worst team in the league. Just because you
Well, I
got a
mean,
new
he
coach
played
and
and
your
then he
coach is
tore
now
his
1-0,
ACL.
I hope the Jets come in and get New York revenge on y'all and hit you with a trash can.
Mm. I mean, I can understand. Hey, it's this coach's first win as the head coach. You can celebrate a little bit, but the way they went about it, they made it look like they
Cigars,
won us. They
cigars
made
all
it look like a
around.
Super Bowl. That was look when Joe
Surprised the
Shiesty and
Gatorade
those
didn't come
boys.
out on top of the coach.
But when Joe Shiesty and those boys won the AFC Championship 2 years ago and went on to play the Rams, they had cigars, which they
That's
deserved.
fine. You're going to
Because
the Super
hey,
Bowl.
you're going to a Super Bowl, but you don't deserve cigars for beating the Giants. I'm sorry. You don't. And it's not even you beat the Giants, you beat a decimated Giants.
Granted. I agree with you.
But I do like Devontae Adams, and I hope to see him in the Jets uniform getting passes from Aaron
Oh, yeah, I
Rodgers
can't
again.
wait. I can't wait till next season. If the Jets don't make
Mm.
that happen, something's wrong with you. You got a guy who wants to
Mhm.
play for you. Quarterback wants him. Everybody wants this to happen. Make that trade. I don't care what you got to do.
Pay the man.
Pay the man, give him
They
some
got
draft
they got the
picks,
money.
give
I think they got
Aaron Rodgers a real wide receiver to throw to.
they should
Stop
have the
playing.
cap space
Hey,
for him.
make the cap space. I don't care what you got to do. Here we go. Ready?